try and join his teammates and make this A split really potent. But Kenzie and Shelfie straight away off to a flying start here for Forze. 2 kills pulled in, but Max a double found from his Glock. Zorte a victim of it. NQZ will find Shelfie up towards short. And Forze have just lost so many forces. They've lost so many players into this. And 9Z with the short player of NQZ still being a problem. You can't focus on the retake yet. You still have to try and deal with him. Max pushing up close to the jungle. They've sandwiched Norvi in towards the window. And Forze's idea of how to approach this is starting to dwindle away. Their chances of winning this will surely go with Jerry going down here, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Rox brings him down. Norvi at least getting a pick on Max, but winning this round impossible due to the limited time. Maybe something on the way out the door, maybe a kill can be found for Norvi here on 1 HP. He will pick up the kill, but he's destined to go down to the bomb. And 9Z. Oh, Rox using utility is going to be enough of a sound cue for Shelfie to try and track his opponent, but he was too deep. He was fixated upon the player within the smoke. David then gets a chance to double up, and that's exactly what he's going to do. A 2K for him already, putting 9Z at the 40-second mark ahead by 2 players. And the bomb is trying to get its way over towards this B site right now for 9Z, and it looks like that's going to be pretty free as they enter towards the B site. Okay, a couple of kills randomly out of the blue for Forze. The bomb is still making its way towards the B side. The 2 remaining players for 9Z are split up completely though. DGT's in at ramp. Jerry's going to try and fight him, but DGT needed to win that fight, and he picks it up. Now Max has to think about, how do I get my teammate into this? He plants for the apartments, hoping that his teammate can get out towards that position. But he's sticking around. He's staying towards A. He's going to try and flank them here, Hawker.
Gonna have to get the timing just right on that. If you sprint too much, you might be caught out from behind, but he's gonna start walking just as Forze themselves are moving forwards. The angle not there just yet. Oh, he's gonna get this though. Finally finds his timing window, and Max...
They're attacking this B site, and Norvi is gonna be playing for the back of the bench. It's actually gonna catch them not looking the right way. They haven't even thought about bench. They haven't cleared it. They have no idea. There's Norvi's just standing here staring at them with his rifle out. He wants another kill, the trigger discipline. David is as good as dead right now, but Norvi wants to confirm if there's more players. And now David has left his crosshair. Norvi is very much committing to the fact that he is going to be okay. David once again reappears. It's 1. It's a second kill, and the trigger discipline pays off for Norvi. Calls for the rotation as well with all the information he gathered from that. And just a little bit of negligence from the 9Z side, not checking towards the bench. That's going to end up costing them. NQZ looking to try and bring a few players down here, but this will be the end of the flawless streak. And they were... See how much Zorte can dish out. Max in the meantime trying to fight in middle, and that's the call to go! Oh. Zorte gets the collateral. Norvi fights back as well, and just NQZ left alone. That was a damn quick fit.
Norvi could be nice. Ooh. Big damage.
Yeah, big damage indeed. Norvi's come through. David is down. Shelfie's trying to help out and hold off the pesky pistols. And that's exactly what they're doing. There's no real threat here for 9Z. Even
up through short. The apartments players drew the attention away. 9Z still had enough players stacked on the site to do what they could. But now it's Forze who have the better by full rifles out into the second round. Even though 9Z have force, they're going to need some good shots of their own, and they've already lost both of their players towards that A side of the map.
Kenzie deep in towards jungle. That one up in towards the ladder room. Kenzie not really a tough spot right here. You can just hide in the corner, try and isolate the fight. Play with Norvi coming from CT as well. He's got reinforcements arriving forwards, making quick work of the 9Z pistols.
Like the A play where NQZ is playing. Smoke put down by David. There is that all. No flashes against him. Easy shot initially. Shelfie has picked up an opener of his own.
Look at that from Max. Playing with the smokes, turns around. Was so close to getting the second kill within the connector, but just couldn't make it happen. DGT extends forward, catches out the bomb carrier. Luckily, defend. Misfire from the beginning of the round, and you can't really recover. This is around where Norvi got flashed by Kenzie. And made it a little easier for at least one kill to come through, but they do trade out and they get the control of the underpass and get a couple of kills with it. If they go in towards the apartments, David's well pushed up. Kenzie not ready for him to be so deep inside of the apartments, so that's an AK given over towards David. I'm not surprised to see Forze try and move their way up connector quite quickly here. There isn't really the weaponry in hand for 9Z to slow this one down either.
Couple of flashes being thrown on the fly, but they back up into the CZ and Max. Not clearing that position completely. DGT with another, and now Zorte has to try and swivel between these two angles. Pulled out. QZ's AWP is in possession. Not always easy to get the AWP off this sort of angle when you see the flash ineffective. Smoke can be dropped down. Forze are still going to commit to this.
Or Shelfie, DGT, a couple of kills between them. DGT with a double on the M4. They spotted the barrel, so Zorte knows he's still there. And still able to react to take him out. But it's Zorte with everything to do with a 1v3 total, and the second kill has been claimed. It is now just Max that evades Zorte. This 1v3 could be completed if Zorte can just bring down Max. A million thoughts racing through his head as to where Max could be coming from. And he spots him, but
they've been scrapping it together here. They've been real tenacious, and now NQZ gets the better of Zorte early on.
Oh, NQZ with David just shutting this one down. DGT gets involved. The Forze don't even get to really get through any of these choke points. There's a lot of moments where I thought, all right, this is the moment where they get mentally broken. This is the part where they just can't keep up anymore. They pull the comeback in regulation. They go to overtime. They put themselves in a position where they had the flawless first half and then failed to convert it into the win. But they kept going and they kept fighting back and finding their way into the game again. And that, to me, just showed all the tenacity within this roster. So I have no doubt that they will be able to stay in this matchup, no matter how frustrating some of the rounds they lose are, how close it gets. Will Norvi expect him to be so deep? He is starting to consider it, so we'll check it. But once again, one of those lazy peaks and rocks gets away with one. Won't be able to get two. The Forze now start to accelerate into the B side. DGT's coming back to try and cause a couple of problems here. Kenzie's holding for him. Kenzie knows he's now on the site. They're trying to use the team play to get him out of there, and they do so well.
David had to win that fight, that Shelfie and Connector eventually traded out, but the B site entirely lost. 9Z are going to need some quick kills to have any chance back in.
Kenzie.
Oh, what an angle from Kenzie.
Yeah, it's a difficult one to deal with. And it's also a difficult one to deal with here for 9Z overall on this map. They started so strong. They looked so good for a lot of this game, but in the end, Forze will break.
Control straight up. Oh, that's what we love to see. Aggression coming out, but the B site has been lost, and 9Z now need to get back into possession.
They got themselves into the site here. Forze bomb plant being locked in. 9Z have to make a B retake happen in the first round. It's easier said than done. David hiked up and taken out inside of the tunnels. An aggressive play forward from Zorte through the doors. But 3 kills that come in for 9Z, and it puts it all onto Kenzie. Is he going to do it again? Are we going to see a Glock 1v2? The tap for DGT. NQC is lowing.
Big gap. Finally a second smoke available. Max is going to reply with an incendiary to slow this push down. But there's the boost they were looking for. Shelfie spammed right back. Norvi will try and make his way up. Molly hasn't stopped the push, but NQZ is still on the site itself. He's been spotted, but he has rifle assistance. Kenzie's trying to move on up. He's got the bomb in hand, but he wants to hunt this kill, and it won't work out for him. Only Norvi remaining.
No one's walking into his crosshair yet. There goes the deep smoke down into CT. Kenzie's going to drop into spawn with it. NQZ tries to help his teammate out, trying to find the second kill. I think QC's caught in a weird spot and wants to get away. Jerry unleashes himself through the CT smoke, catches out DGT, and now Norvi's holding off for the rotation out through short. The kills keep coming through for Forze, and they flip this round on its head.
There's one back for 9Z, but still looking solid for Forze. Spray from Shelfie, not successful, not effective. Zorte on the site also fluffs his lines, and now Norvi needs to be the hero. looking up, spots the first man. Good headshot connected. And NQZ will tap on towards that of Norvi. Bait! I'd rather be a chick magnet personally, but hey, what can you
I haven't
do?
heard that one since I watched the 80s movies. Old shirt, old memes. Rock's getting a double. DGT and Rock.
Norvi. But there is some utility in play from 9Z about to be made the most of. The flash doesn't blind him for too long. He eventually gets the kill he was looking for. 9Z already swarming out onto this site.
Shelfie with one. David, oh, double kill for him. Shelfie and Zorte both taken out with a Glock. We're at a 2v2. 9Z, another pistol perhaps going their way here. Kenzie's coming back out through. Coming through the tunnels, but Kenzie in 1v2s in the pistol. Surely not another one for Kenzie. And this time, he will be...
Deegs out for 9Z this time. Jerry's going to jump peek. He spotted them. There he goes in. That's going to set up Shelfie for success. Quick fire double with the MP9. Jerry also damage for his troubles. So, let's see if the scout can land a shot, but Norvi favored again.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Shelfie
just got dusted off.
Jerry all just getting a couple of kills here, having no issue. Rocks coming through the tunnels. There is a deep smoke he can play contact with, but even when he gets out of the tunnels, he would need a quick shot just like that. All right. Maybe another shot up towards window. Give us another one of those, Rocks. Maybe I'll start to have a bit...
Plays, he's just slid past David. David don't know he's here. Orp dropped out of the round. A turnaround from Jerry, and he wants more. He's got 3. Finally, DGT trades him, but the damage is done. It's Jerry's moment to step up. Jerry's time to shine. Fight falls through mid, but Shelfie's got it. And Forze have almost certainly got 15. With Jerry to thank for it. Oh, no. How has he got that?
It is just a very comfortable ground for them. Kenzie out long. Kenzie spots it, calls the information, does not want to commit to the fight. Oh, Jerry should have got that kill, but it was actually Kenzie that was able to get it. Makes a bit of damage in the fight. Stays alive and drops back, and now his teammates are coming on the rotation. So Forze have got significant players ready to go to deal with this final long play of 9Z.
Oh, gap in those smokes.
Oh, it just makes it worse, doesn't it? Oh, it's so hard. You've got to burn another one here. Rocks tries to get across even with the smoke. Gets caught. Jerry brings him down. Second kill for Selfie, and it's just one left. NQZ will fall, and Forze will take this series 2-0 over 9Z. They're heading straight to the playoffs here at the Roobet Cup. Top of the group.
Lovely showing here from Forze. Really cool.